Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of It's a Dyer Thing. Rob here. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. It's sunny. It's finally almost t-shirt weather, and it's nice and warm today. We are now just coming almost to the end of May. Wow, has the time gone by so fast, eh? Anyways, we are Thursday here, and we are just about to get ready for what I'm going to be going to my first social evening event here down in the Toronto region called L&L, or Leslie and Lakeshore. That's a small event that happens every Thursday night just here within the GTA. So I'm just kind of getting all my stuff ready, and as I'm making my supper and just getting some helmets out and preparing myself, I said, you know what? Being that I'm taking all my gear out and getting everything ready, I'm kind of going over it, and that's one thing I have noticed a lot is we all maintain and we all prepare our bikes and our cars and our toys and stuff like that. One thing that tends to fall short sometimes is the maintenance of our gear, such as helmets. So that's where this is coming into play in regards to my video this evening with you guys, is maintenance on helmets. So some of you may or may not know that I do work in the motorsports industry, and so I do see lots of products coming in and out from both dealerships and consumers and so on and so forth. Why I'm saying that is there's been times I've seen a product come in through the doors where, as an example, a helmet, and it comes in an absolute disgusting condition. Now, I don't know if that's simply just abuse from the owner of the helmet, or that they simply are not aware that they can service and maintain their product. I mean, a helmet, technically speaking, you should treat it like it's your vehicle. I mean, you take care of it and it will take care of you when time comes. So there are definitely, most helmets nowadays can be maintained and can have replacement parts. So when you're definitely going into the better quality brand of helmets out there, you do have the option to replace components. So helmets are not like what they used to be many years ago, where everything was set and fit and in place, and once things get worn down, you have to dispose of the helmet. Whereas nowadays you can take this apart completely and first wash it, keep the lining clean, keep the interiors clean. This way, not only is it more presentable, but it's actually more comfortable for yourself. And then if you do ever have any warranty repair, then you can send it in to your dealership, or you can bring it into your dealership and not feel so, I was going to say, embarrassed. I'd hope you'd be embarrassed to bring a helmet in. So what many of the nice things that, like I was saying, that do happen with helmets over time is things do tend to wear down, right? So as an example here, this is a large helmet, and if you're looking at the cheek pad itself, I can see that it's a 45 millimeter cheek pad. So if I either lose weight or gain weight or whatnot like that, I mean, it happens in the face too, right? And it's a good helmet, and the helmet has still some good shelf life to it. I may want to swap out my cheek pads and get something a little bit different in size. Or, if they're completely worn down and they start to fray or start to fall apart, then they can be replaced, right? So in regards to just maintenance of the cheek pads and the headliner and basic stuff like that, they're all machine washable. Now, for the most part, you would want to wash it on a gentle cycle. There are plenty of videos out there on YouTube that you can watch, along with the owner manual as well, that comes with all helmets, and it kind of explains to you how you can take things apart. It's the same as your shirt. They'll have the washing instructions and stuff like that in regards to how to maintain or how to take care of your products. So when you do put it back on, you get a nice, clean, fresh smell. There's nothing worse than stinky old helmets, right? It's absolutely really, really gross. So as I'm talking to you here, I'm just basically taking apart this helmet here just as an example to show you on how easy it is to almost strip your helmet right down. So I'm pretty much down to the shell. I wouldn't need to take any of the styrofoam out because I'm not doing any actual work of it. But other than that, like, I can come in here and give it a good scrub with some agents and some mild cleaners, both on the inside and on the outside of the helmet. Myself, I like to use what we refer to as thieves oil. I just like the smell of it, and I find it gives a good kind of a clean, fresh smell, almost like a new helmet smell. So I do give a good wipe inside and out with that. And then for my liners, I just throw them in my sink with some lukewarm water and some laundry detergent, do a hand wash, and then kind of rinse it out, not twisting it, but just patting it out. And then I hang it outside on a clothes hanger just for it to dry just by natural air. This way the foam doesn't get destroyed by the heater, and it just kind of refreshes itself back up and makes it to be super comfortable. You know, you get bugs and debris and stuff like that gets trapped in your air vents and whatnot. Well, that's why we have Q-tips, right? You can take Q-tips, go over to the dollar store, the Dollarama, whatever dollars kind of supplier that you guys may have, both in Canada and the US. And like I said, you can either use Q-tips or whatnot, or you can go into the baby section where they have baby bottles and baby scrub brushes and stuff like that. They're not abrasive, but they have the nice fine bristles on the baby bottle brushes, and you can kind of get right in there and clean it super well right inside the traps and without scratching the actual finish of the helmet. So it's pretty good to do that. And then overall, you just keep the helmet clean and it's always ready for you to use. Personally, myself, I do a liner wash of my helmets probably once every month, once every 2 months, depending on how often I do wear them. I like the fact that my lids stay constantly fresh. There's nothing worse than like I said, you put a helmet on and you can smell it or whatever like that, or especially if I'm not going to pick out on you smoker guys out there, but yeah, if you are in a bad habit of smoking, that's even worse, man. You just want to make sure your helmet's nice and clean, and this way, like I said, if you ever have to send it in for servicing, yeah, first off, you don't feel so embarrassed about it, and second of all, you've got greater chances of having that service done on your helmet because they can see that you clearly take care of your product. That's one of the biggest things for most suppliers or anybody like that is, the helmet gets sent to them for work, and they see that the thing is completely abused and neglected. They're not going to care, and they're not going to assist you, and they're not going to put their effort into helping you out, right? So you guys help yourselves out, and I can assure you, most manufacturers of helmets and stuff like that will be more than happy to help you out. So I'm done for that for now, and like I said, I'm now just getting finalizing everything up so I can get out of here and hit the first night of Leslie and Lakeshore. So I'll definitely be making a video of that once we're down there, and until then, be safe, be good, have fun. We'll see you guys soon, and if you have any suggestions, any comments, do let me know, and other than that, peace, take care.
Oh.